Yeah, what's poppin', billionaires gang? How you guys doing? Please guys, don't mind my cracky voice. Like I said before, my voice is kind of lazy, right? So quickly, let's go to our normal, our normal doings every morning, our normal morning routine, which is our analysis, because that is the foundation of every trading day, right? You have to do your analysis and have something you're looking forward to, right? So let's quickly have that, right? Honestly, I've not done anything this morning as I'm just opening trading view. I just immediately press record because I don't want to check anything, right? I just want to do it with you guys live. Very simple, easy, and straightforward. So guys, I'll just take you guys through, right? So presently right now, you can see on the H4 that price has constantly been on a downtrend, right? So for now, nothing has changed. Everything still looks, more bearish to me, right? So what I want to do is I want to hang in some, key zones, right? Possibly hang at this key psychological level. Okay. So if I'm hanging around this key psychological level, that means this zone here is going to be broken to be on an uptrend, right? But things can also change at that point too immediately. So I would say today I don't think anything is really going to happen on GBPCHF today being Monday, because everything is not just set for now, right? But if the price bounces back up to this point here and pushes down here, of course I'll be looking for sales just at that point, because that way market structure won't have been defined, right? So that's just what I want to look for, and that is, these angles is where I want to be hanging this morning on GBPCHF, right? So moving on to USDCAD. USDCAD has been bullish. We entered this trade on the VIP last week Friday. We entered buy on this trade, right? For some reason we got stopped out due to the news, the news on Friday. We got stopped out. But of course, some of my students were still on this trade because they didn't get the call out very early, so they just pushed their stop loss, a little bit lower. So for some reason, some of them are still on this trade. For me personally, I'm not on this trade. I lost 1% on this trade, last week, right? At the end of the day, at the end of the week, we end up, closing the week, profitable, right? And that is the goal, right? We always close it profitable, and that is the thing, right? So guys, on USDCAD, what I can see right now is still like indecision. I can't see anything right now. I can't really say precisely where the market is heading right now. Of course, I can see an uptrend here at this point, but of course, if you're going to be entering this trade, price will have to retrace to somewhere here, and of course that can happen. So let's just let's put it here, right? If you have a retracement to somewhere here, we should be looking to go long, or possibly, guys, another thing that can happen is if the market also breaks above this key psychological level, and comes back to retest it again, there's definitely going to be, a buying opportunity at that point too, right? So I'm also hanging around this point, right? So for USDCAD and GBPCHF, so many uncertainty. So I don't know what will later happen, but for now, everything looks uncertain, right? So let's go to UAUD, right? Okay, UAUD is bullish. This is sure, right? So I'll be waiting just around this point. So if the market pushes back to this point, I'll look to buy. And of course, we can also have a deep retracement. If we have a deep retracement as well, I'm going to be looking for buy. So if you're not on the VIP, I teach all this, right? I teach all these things, every single thing I'm looking for, right? And the reason I'm putting all this box at this point, I teach everything on the VIP. So if you don't have a working strategy yet, you may consider joining the VIP. Join the family so you can understand every single thing, right? So for Euro AUD, I'm looking for buys just at this point, and I will just patiently wait, right? It's a waiting game, right? So Euro NZD, right? I called this trade out on the VIP on Friday as well, right? Okay, so the trade is also in profit. I have some of the students also that is also on this trade, but I got out somewhere 0.5% loss on this trade. I got out there somewhere around 0.5% loss, right, on this trade. But some of the students that are still holding this trade are already in profit right now, and the reason that I got out of this trade very early was because of this candle here that closes below the previous low. That was the reason I got out, just to play it safe. So right now I'm patiently waiting just around this point. If price can have a retracement to that point, I'll be patiently waiting there to go long again, right? Patiently waiting there to go long. I think this was the same point that we went long last week. So the same point still remains the same, nothing changed, right? Nothing changed. So I'm currently on GBPJPY, and this trade has given me very nice profit, right? I entered this trade something around 4 o'clock on Friday, and of course we are above 1 to 2 on this trade, right? So which is good, and I'm still holding this trade. Of course we're gonna catch the money, right? We're gonna make the money on this trade, right? Definitely. I'm currently on this trade. So guys, what I'm looking for on GBPJPY looks a lot cleaner compared to other pairs, right? So I'll be looking for entry on GBPJPY today if possible. So let's drag our Fibonacci from the top, right? You guys know as we do if you're on the VIP. So now I'm just gonna push this guy here. So if GJ give us a retracement and comes back to this point, definitely guys, I'll be looking for buys. I'll be looking for sales rather. But another thing that can happen in this case is if we are, because the market has break below the previous key psychological levels too, right? So now what I want to wait for here is I'm also waiting just at this point, right? At this point, in case if the market comes back to that point and retraces, I'll also be looking for sales just at this point too, right? Guys, please, I don't just want you to follow everything I've marked here just blindly, because if you're not on the VIP, there's also something we're looking for on the H1 before getting into any trades. When the market gets to this box, this boxes that I marked here at this point, right? So you want to wait, and I might probably call this trade out, right? So we don't just get in every trade every single time price gets to these boxes, right? So I just want you to be patient, and of course probably I might call the trade out, right? But I'm just showing you guys that these are the areas of interest, right? These are my areas of interest. Anytime price gets to this point, I'm looking to go short just at those points, right? So that doesn't mean when price get there you just jump into sales, right? So if you don't understand our concept and how we trade it, right, I wouldn't want you to just jump into trades randomly, right? You can just easily wait for me on the group. So I will call it out. GBPCHF, I'm looking to go short. USDCAD, I'm looking to go long. Euro AUD, I'm also looking to go long. Euro NZD, right, I'm also looking to go long. GBPJPY, I'm looking to go short. And of course guys, yeah, that reminds me, I just added Bitcoin on my pairs, right? I later find out that Bitcoin actually moves very nicely very nicely, guys. So I'll be trading Bitcoin too. Bitcoin will be part of what I'll be calling out to you guys. So I'm also looking for buys on Bitcoin, right? So what I'm waiting for now is a drip retracement. If you can have that, right? If we have a drip retracement to this point, definitely, guys, I'll be looking to go long on Bitcoin, right? So guys, that's just my analysis for this morning, and I want you guys to stay fresh, and I wish you guys a peaceful week, right? A peaceful week, and I'll see you in another video. Bye for now, guys.